Good afternoon. We are here at the Black Men for Bernie rally in Philly. We got a little bit away from the music so we can hear each other. And I'm here with two nice ladies who came to see what the things are, see what's going on. So would you mind telling us your name and a little bit about yourself?
Well, my name is V. Carroll, and I'm originally from Arkansas.
Arkansas? Okay. When did you move to Philly?
1969.
Oh, you've been here for a while.
Been here for a while.
Okay. And your name is?
Laurel, and I moved to Philly in '83.
Okay. Okay. And so can you tell us, you support Bernie, you're here, so when did you discover Bernie, and what do you like about him?
Well, he seemed to be a person that's sincere from the heart. I have a way of looking into people's heart. I feel his heart, that he is sincere, whether he win or not. But he's for the people, I believe. He's sincere about what he wants to do.
Okay,
He participated in the civil rights movement. I was a civil rights movement participant when I was like 16, 17 years old.
Really, what did you do?
I demonstrated in Arkansas, in Pine Bluff, and Little Rock, Mississippi. Went to jail, got beat over the head, tear gas, and everything.
Really?
Yes, I walked with Dr. King.
When? At what?
1963 in Arkansas. I was at the first March on Washington.
Really?
Yeah, really.
So you were with Bernie?
Well,
Bernie walked on the March on
know.
Washington in
Yeah, I
1963.
know. I met most of the civil rights workers, civil rights.
Really? That's
Yeah.
great. So, any other interesting stories from civil rights activity?
Well, like I said, I went to jail. I was hit over the head, tear gas at the state capitol in Little Rock.
What did they accuse you of?
Well, we was trying to integrate the restaurant there. It was a restaurant that people of color couldn't, eat there.
Okay.
And we was demonstrating, and the state troopers started beating our heads because they wasn't gonna let us in.
And what was the end result of that?
We had to go to hospital. That's what the end results of it.
But was the restaurant?
Eventually, I think it was. Eventually.
So it ended up working out.
Right. McDonald's. We don't talk about McDonald's.
Well, I'm really glad that you. Thank you for fighting for that.
Yeah.
So aside from his integrity, and is there any other specific things that you like about Bernie?
Well, what else could I like about him? Well, he's a man, seemed like he's going to try to do his best. That's all I can say.
And what is, a lot of politicians say that kind of stuff, so what makes you believe that he's actually going to follow
Well,
through?
you really don't know. You're just taking a chance with anyone.
But you have faith for some reason.
Well, I have faith in higher powers that something's going to work.
Okay, great. So could you tell us, when did you discover Bernie and what do you like about it?
Well, I'll tell you, I was really involved in reading and political things and marching and activism, and then I got so sick of it. I couldn't read a thing. I didn't want to hear about the elections. I was sick of it all. Then I started seeing things about this guy, Bernie Sanders. I'm like, start catching my attention. And people who I respected talking about it, so they caught my attention. So then I felt like, well, he does sound like he might actually be willing to address the real problems and not just ignore those and talk about little things, And that's important. I felt like, a little bit of reality. Like, what are the causes of this poverty? Let's talk about that. So I said, well, we don't know who we can trust who's telling the truth, but I'm going to try to go with Bernie.
So I'm asking you as well.
Uh-huh.
What makes you feel like he's different than just a regular politician who says the good stuff, but once they get into office, they don't actually follow through with it? She said something to the effect of, I can sense that there's something special about him.
Yeah.
So what is it with you that makes you feel that he's not just saying?
Well, part of it is the same thing she said, where he was really an activist. He was really doing things. He wasn't just preparing himself for a life of politics. He was actually out doing things. And his voice, his heart, he's not sugar-coated. He has some grit, that kind of cuts through the nonsense, so I kind of like that. And I'm just hoping for the best.
Well,
We never really
got
know.
out there with the people. He was beaten and drugged, in the street with the people. When he was a young man, so he had an open mind then.
he seems to me to be someone who makes it a point of going into the shadows and asking them what's bothering them and encouraging other people to go into those shadows,
Right.
where a lot of other politicians seem to try and make those shadows darker.
Okay, that's a good way to put it.
Only
So,
the Creator knows who's gonna
Yeah.
Amen.
who's good. You know, that's the way I leave it. Only the Creator knows.
right, well, thank you very much, ladies, for showing up and for voting on Tuesday for Bernie. And it was nice talking about you.
We're gonna say,
Okay, you ready?
feel,
What was I gonna say?
feel
Feel
the
the
burn.
No, let's do it better than that. Ready? Let's do it better than that. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
feel
the burn.
Okay.